Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna have a look at the new sight from SpecPrecision, the EXPS3, and we will compare it to the HolyWarrior S1. So what are these sights? These are reproductions of real-world holographic sights, and their use is for Airsoft GBBR rifles. Here we have the FDE version. You can see it's anodized all over in two tones actually. And this is from SpecPrecision. Starting from the outside, we can see they come in a box. Outside there is the marking on which sight, which reticle actually you have ordered, and the version. Opening it up. Layer foam. And then we've got some paperwork here. Instructions, so a quick reference guide. Lens cleaner. And a tool to adjust the zero of the sight. One layer foam. Some more paperwork. And then the sight itself, wrapped in a plastic bag. Starting from the outside, we can see that the casing is made of 7075 aluminum. And this sight, according to the specs on SpecPrecision website, is a GBBR sight compatible. What this means is that it can support recoil / vibration of the replica. On their site, they state that it can hold up to 800 G recoil. Some more specs. The actual reticle, the red dot, has a 4 MOA, parallax of 4 MOA, which apparently is smaller than the previous one, which I'm not sure which one was. You see there's a realistic sticker of the laser here. EOTech branding. Quite clicky buttons. This one is the one to turn it on and off. And then you adjust the brightness with these two. We've got a quick release attachment on Picatinny rail. The outside lens looks clear. There's no layer or dye on it. And on the right hand side, we can see there's the battery and these two screws, I guess, that you have to use to adjust and zeroing the sight. Now, this one, it's not really a holographic sight. What the reproduction of Airsoft replica sights have is basically a red dot sight that has been reflected. We can see on the front here, this laser that projects towards a mirror at the back, and then it's reflected outside, and that's how the laser, the red dot, basically is projected. One clear difference between an holographic sight and one of these is that basically the red reticle is very, very clear, whether on the non-holographic sight will be very fuzzy. At the bottom, we can see there's a series of stickers and trademarks, I guess. Patented one. Not sure what this QR code is. And here we can see the CE mark saying that this is a 2025 product. For a quick comparison, we have here the box of HolyWarrior S1. This stated to be 2 MOA plus 65 MOA. I think is reference to the dot and the circle. One note is that HolyWarrior makes different version of this sight, and the one that is compatible with GBBR, so it can stand recoil, is the S1. Opening the box, this one's been opened a long time ago, but we can see foam, manual, stickers for the laser, more paperwork, and then a quick reference card, similar to the other one. This one looks like it's been laminated, or perhaps like they use different paper, like a glossy paper. And then you'll be served with a sight, which stays here. One thing to note is that the HolyWarrior 1 also comes with this sight protection, which is basically a plastic cover, clear plastic cover that it's inserted in the front and prevents the lens to be shot by BBs. It also comes with a wrapping for the whole external here. It's in camo, I think black for the black version, and normal camo multicam for the FD one. Yeah, same clicky buttons, same functions, switched on and on. Same here, and the front, it's a clear lens. At the bottom, we can see that the writings here on the middle, they're a bit different compared to the SpecPrecision one. And then the CE mark. You can see that on the HolyWarrior one, it actually says produced by HWO and is an S1. So comparing the two externally, they look like they have the same finishing. This is a bit scratched because it's been used for many months now. The only difference I can notice is that basically the SpecPrecision one comes out of the box with the sticker for the laser ready. HolyWarrior doesn't. It gives you the possibility of whether or not sticking on that one. And also the EOTech markings here, they look a bit faded on the HolyWarrior, but I don't know if it's because I've used this one more, obviously, and this one is brand new. But yeah, I'm not sure how the ones on the real one are, but if you guys know, please put it in the comment which one is more closer to the real one. And besides that, they look quite solid, quite similar. Now, it comes to the pricing. The SpecPrecision one, according to the SpecPrecision website, is $100, $100 USA dollars. This is before taxes and before import taxes and shipments. The HolyWarrior one at the moment that we speak, and this video shot, which is November 2025, it's $110 US, $115 discounted from 135. There is a bit of a difference, not much, but there is. And I believe what comes to the end, difference between these two is the packaging and what you get in the packaging. Obviously, the HolyWarrior gives more things and feels a little bit more premium, I would say, even like with the, the glossy paper here, like details that make a bit more of a premium experience. But other than that, the sight looks the same. What we're going to do next is testing the zero holding of the two sights. What we have here is a bore sight, which is basically a laser pointer with different attachments, different bores, and they screw in the front, and the whole thing slides inside the inner barrel of the replica, and then you turn the laser on. So now the laser is projecting the trajectory, straight trajectory from the inner barrel, and you've got then the sight here. And what you want to do to adjust it to zero is basically you make the central dot of this one. There you go. The central dot of this one match the laser projector. And you want at least, I guess, 15 meters. It's ideal, but if you have less, it's okay. Just know you have to adjust for the fact that these ones, they don't go down or up infinitively. So yeah, they have stops point. Yeah, we're gonna set them up and then go to site, have full day of shooting them, and see if they hold the zero. Here's a quick video of how the things work. Basically, like you have the sight on the replica and you will have the barrel, and then you adjust the screws on the replica, on the sight to match these ones. It's very hard to do in camera, and obviously there's no replica at the moment. So you guys have to trust me that I'll do that, and then we'll see when we come back from the site if they hold.
I'm not driving. I just sit in this.
Everything's back in the bags, guys. We had a fun day here at the Gowl events, and we're now gonna see at home if they hold the zero. Okay, I guess we're back, and you can see those are the 3 replicas we used on site. We test them all, both with gas and HPA, mostly in semi-auto, but we had some full auto moments as well. So I've tried to capture this on the camera, but it's just impossible. This needs to be very straight, and you can see that even though it says, well, it shows that the 2 dots are not on the same spot, they actually are. If you look at the reticle, this was the testing, and let's go back on the desk. Okay, guys, we back on the desk, and time for the conclusions. It's important to say that the 2 SpecPrecision sights were sent to me for free by them. However, whatever I said and my judgment is and rest impartial. They pretty much the same sight. They perform the same, they look the same, they sound the same, even like the clickness of the buttons, exactly the same. What comes to difference in pricing then? Obviously, you've got the SpecPrecision one, which is $100. You've got the HolyWarrior one, which in most countries, I guess, is between 150 euros, 150 pounds, or $150, wherever you are in the world, is what you get in the packaging. That's the main difference. The HolyWarrior has more stuff. It's got the side protector. It's got the camo wrap. Some more paperwork. The packaging is a little bit more premium, I would say. At least it's more elaborated. But other than that, the two sights are valid for GBBR rifles. They hold a 0, at least for the test I've done. And yeah, let me know what you think. And if you're gonna grab one, put it in the comment. They are for sale right now on SpecPrecision website, so specprecision.com. Have a look and let me know.